Hey guys, it's Kaylee. I am here with another thrift haul, and this is just kind of some of the odds and end things that I couldn't really couple together with some of the other thrift hauls. So I'm sitting down because a lot of this is hard goods and stuff that can't be hung up. So I do have some shoes, some purses. I do have some jeans to show you. So this is just a very eclectic haul and we're going to get into it now. So these are just some of the pieces that I've been picking up recently and I wanted to get started showing them to you. Some of them are already with my lister, which I did not get the chance to show you, but hopefully when I get them back, I'll be able to do a haul on those. A lot of you have been reaching out to purchase stuff from me directly, which I super appreciate, but I realized it would be a lot easier for everybody if I had everything listed before I did the haul. So I'm trying to get on a schedule where that works out and kind of film ahead of time. That way when I get the items back and they go live, this stuff will already be listed when I post these thrift haul videos. So stay tuned. I'm trying to get on a schedule for that. Okay, so if you guys are on my Instagram, you probably saw that I picked up a ton of Guess jeans. And I wanted to show you these in a haul because I think that it's important to talk about in case you come across these specific types of jeans. So here is one pair of them. I think I have 5 or 6 total. And I came across them all in the same thrift store on the same rack. I pretty much just went bloop, picked all the hangers up and threw them into my cart. One of them I did find in a different section, but they're all from the same person. They're all the same size. The size is a size 28 waist, but remember this is vintage, so it is going to run a little bit smaller. Once I get these listed, there will be measurements. So if you are interested in purchasing these, hopefully all that stuff will be live with the measurements. So this is a pair of Guess jeans, very old label. Now, these are like a mom high-waisted jean, very high-waisted, and they taper at the bottom, which as we all know is a very popular style right now. So I wouldn't just pick up any Guess jean, vintage Guess jean that I came across. It's got to have that style. And also the deciding factor for me is this patch on the back, which I wanted to show you guys in case you weren't familiar. So a lot of the old Guess stuff has this triangle patch with that question mark. If you do comps on vintage Guess jeans, you will see that the ones with this specific style and that question mark patch do the best and sell for the most money. So I'm always looking for this patch, and this is what you guys want to look for as well. So I've got, again, several of these. They're all in really great condition. This one is just a medium wash, another medium wash, and they're all the same size. This one's a darker wash. This one's a very, very blue, almost acid wash, not quite there, so I probably won't put it in the title, but very, very blue. And then this one's really cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get more or less for this, but I think I might get more. It's very unique. I think somebody dyed these themselves, maybe. I'm not sure. They're purple, and then towards the bottom they get kind of more blue. They're a very interesting color, and they also have that question mark patch. I wish those were my size because I would totally wear those, but I never find vintage jeans in my size. And then those are the end of the Guess jeans. This is another just vintage mom jean style, and these are just by Bauer. Classic fits, size 6. Again, high-waisted. This one just has the Bauer patch, and they do taper a bit at the leg. So those are jeans that I all found at the same thrift store. And if you watched one of my most recent videos about a sourcing tip that works, that was the sourcing tip, was basically if you come across one item in a thrift store that's really good, you might want to check the rest of that area because the same donator could have donated similar or the same items, and that was definitely the case with these vintage Guess jeans. I'm thinking I will at least get $50 per pair on these. Some of them, depending on the wash, might actually go for more, but I'm hoping for at least $50 on all of those Guess jeans. Moving on to some handbags that I've picked up. This is no particular brand. This is just called Leaders in Leather, made in Paraguay, which is probably something that's just sold outside of the United States. But I picked it up because it was really nice leather. I actually got this online from another Poshmark seller, and I really liked the cream and red together. I thought this was a really nice handbag, and so I bought it for a decent amount, and I will obviously sell it for more than I paid. These I picked up at a thrift store. This is a Steve Madden vegan leather bag. It is a very large bag and very on trend. The closure hooks here, but I left it open to show you guys. Got some fabric on the inside. This is in excellent, excellent condition. And it's got some braided details all around. It does have the strap here, logo here, but it also has the crossbody. And like I said, this is a very large bag, which if you're going to pick up brands that sometimes don't sell for a ton and they're not real leather, that's what you want to look for, is a substantial piece. This has this like braided detail here. Very modern, really nice tan color. So for all of those reasons, I picked this up. One tip I have for you is if something is not real leather, instead of faux leather, try putting vegan leather in the title. That is something that I am currently working on transitioning over. Instead of putting faux leather, putting in vegan leather in my title, because I think that that brings a different kind of buyer and it just sounds better than fake leather. This is just a Vera Bradley bag. I definitely hardly ever pick up this brand, but it was inexpensive and I like the style of it. So I'm not sure what kind of bag this is, but it's very interesting. It's got a pocket here. It's got that classic print. And it opens. It's got like this mechanism inside that opens up. Again, I'm not sure what this is. It's kind of like a picnic basket almost. But I got this very inexpensively, and I know some people are still looking for Vera Bradley. This is one of the nicer bags that I picked up. This is by Fossil, and this is real leather. This is pebbled leather, and this is a really nice red color. It's got that key spell out Fossil pendant, I guess. I don't know what to call that. I need to like put something in this to take pictures of it, but really nice. It's got the two handles here. It has the crossbody strap. Really nice quality leather. And then just fabric on the inside. One of the things I like about Fossil is they usually have the material tag on the inside. That way you don't have to guess if it's real leather or faux leather. Honestly, by the feel of this, it's so like supple and soft. I thought it might be vegan leather, but when I go to the inside label, it's actually cowhide. So I will definitely put cowhide leather bag in my title. But I thought this was a really nice find. Fossil stuff can retail for a ton, and particularly the leather goods have a pretty good resale value. Here is one of the Coach pieces I found. This is a Coach burnt orange leather. I think you'd call it like a hobo bag. It's got the handle here and then the long like crossbody strap. This seems to be a more modern Coach because I think with the way this like cursive is, I think this is a more modern one. This is all leather. And there are a couple spots on it. Like for instance, there's something here I couldn't get out. I did clean this with a leather cleaner and I conditioned it to give it that little bit of shine for pictures. All in all, it is in pretty good condition on the outside, minus that one spot. There is some staining on the inside, particularly around the edges, but nonetheless, I find that Coach lovers expect that in used ones, and because it's on the inside of the bag, I don't think it will be a deal breaker. Now, somebody asked me how I know if a handbag is real or not, and this one is an easy example for you. So I'm definitely not an expert, so don't take this as, you know, the gospel, but I personally, when I am looking at Coach leather handbags or any higher end handbag, first of all, I've done a lot of research, so that's your first step, is you want to go onto Google, watch videos, watch actual experts, and learn. The other thing that I do is check the quality of the bag, look at the stitching. If the stitching looks off or if it's not consistent, that would be a good indicator. If anything feels cheap, it's probably fake. The number one thing I look for is, I think this is called a creed on the inside. So you can go on Google and type in Coach and then this creed number, and if this handbag pulls up, and it should pull up the exact one, maybe in a different color, but the same style, that is a good indicator, your first step, that this is probably authentic. That's not the only indicator, but definitely your first step. If you search that and this doesn't pull up, it's automatically fake. I guess I don't want to say automatically. I'm sure there are some exceptions with some vintage pieces, but definitely want to be your first step. So this is one of the nicer higher end handbags that I found. Again, it does have a couple of flaws, but I've already found the style name. I forget what it is, but I'll be putting that in my title. I'll disclose everything, and I have sold leather Coach pieces in worse condition before for good money. This is a Kate Spade handbag. The shine of this with the light might not allow you to see, but that is Kate Spade. Has the little metal logo here, and this is just like a slouchy fold over bag. It has a metal magnet here and here. It's also pebbled leather, and it's got the white and this like a taupey purple. I don't know how to explain that purple. Very silvery purple. I think I also found the style name of this. I can't remember what it is, but I will list it with a bunch of keywords, and the inside is in really great condition with a contrast fabric. Again, this one doesn't have a creed, but you want to look at all those factors. I'm by no means an expert, but definitely go on to Google. I always have to mention in my videos that when you're coming across thrift stores, there is a possibility that a handbag or any item really could be fake. And that was something that I didn't know was a market when I first started reselling. So I always want to mention that, is if you come across stuff like this, you definitely want to make sure that it's real. Okay, this is what I think is a men's vintage Coach wallet. And this does have a little spot on it, which I couldn't get out. I did take leather conditioner and wipe this down all the way. For its age, it appears to be in very great condition. It is a leather wallet, Coach right here. I couldn't find a whole lot on men's vintage Coach leather wallets. Some of them were going for more, some of them were going for hardly anything, but I thought this was a nice wallet. And classic black and silver, so I thought that it would do well. I paid very little for this, so worst comes to worst, I will just get a small profit. Moving on, I picked up this necklace for $4.99, and this is just a very statement piece of costume jewelry from Express. I know that because on one of these little labels here, it says Express. And I don't pick up jewelry very often, but when I do, it's usually a statement piece like this. I thought this was very Western and cute. Probably won't get a ton for it, but these are good add-on pieces to go with some of the items in my closet. This one I picked up for $3.99. And this is also a statement piece. metal. This is very bohemian, even Western maybe. Statement necklace. I really like this. This one does have something on its little tag here. It says PL. I've got to look that up. I'm not sure what that stands for. It might be something, it might be nothing. But nonetheless, I really liked the design of this. Is another item I picked up. This is Fossil. This is a leather wallet. And this is the front. It's got a pocket here. Maybe that's not the front. Maybe that's the back since the Fossil's here. But nonetheless, it's got a pretty purple with a lighter purple color block pocket here. Here is the opening. Lots of pockets. I need to see if I can clean that up. Really nice condition. Again, this has the tag on the inside to verify the material, which is always really nice. This is also cowhide leather, so I'll put that in the title. This tag's kind of hard to get to because it's like squeezed in there, but it looks like there are some style numbers on there too that I can look up. Really great condition. And again, Fossil pieces can do better or less depending on the style and the material, but I think that this is a pretty modern style. I'm just grabbing pieces off of a table at this point in no particular order. This is a leather belt I picked up. Very Western. I really like the red background of this. There is a brand, but I can't really tell what it is on here. I just picked it up for the style. This is a size 30. Nothing special with the buckle, but the leather itself I thought was really pretty and typically does pretty well for me. I just sold a belt by this brand, so I would recommend picking this up. It is Nocona, and they make Western leather belts. I just sold one for like around $40, I think. This is a Western leather belt. It's got this interesting like overlay of snakeskin print. The buckle's pretty nice and in good condition. And then it's mostly just a black belt. Finishing up with some shoes, I picked up these sandals. These are a very soft, strappy toe sandal, black leather. And this is the brand Naot, N-A-O-T. It's also got it here. And this brand has done very well for me in the past. I think this brand might be made in Israel. I might be mixing that up with a different brand, but I think this is the brand that's made in Israel. And a lot of people put Israel in their title, but this brand does very well. I've never found sandals by this brand, so we'll see how that does, but I thought this was a good pickup. Okay, these are a pair of J. Crew booties. I'm just gonna hold one up. And sorry, I didn't tell you the size of the Naot. The Naots are size 39 European style, so I'm not sure what that translates to. Probably, I think like an 8.5 or 9. These ones are J. Crew. I did not pay $14 for them. I paid $6. And these are size 8. These are real leather boots. I really like the color, and I think it is meant to look somewhat distressed. This buckle comes around and buckles like this. I thought these booties were really well made. I don't pick up J. Crew shoes very often, but like I said, I just thought these were very high quality and I really like the color on them. These are a pair of 9 West booties and they're very Western. These are a vintage Western leather mule. And this style has become more and more popular, so I picked it up. And it's got a nice design on the leather here. These are a size 6.5. Okay, and last pair of shoes, and these are probably the best pair of shoes I found this week. These are a brand I have never heard of before. You're not probably going to be able to see it, but the brand is called Astorflex. A-S-T-O-R Flex. These were made in Italy. First of all, they feel very high quality, and even though I've never heard of this brand, when I saw that they were made in Italy and they felt really high quality, I went ahead and looked them up. These boots have a really amazing sell-through rate, plus sell for a ton on eBay. So I actually paid full price, $20 for these, but I'm going to get over $100 for these. These are in excellent condition. These are a men's black leather Chelsea boot. So Chelsea boot, they've got this flex panel here. These are leather, and these are a size 44 in men's. Again, I'm not sure what that translates to, but I will translate it when I do the listing. But very, very nice, high quality boots. So I'm sure you'll not come across it often. This is the first time I've come across it, but if you come across the brand Astorflex, you definitely want to pick it up. This stuff does really well. You should look it up. Okay, guys, so those are it for some of my recent finds. I hope you guys enjoyed watching some of the purses and shoes, belts, harder goods that I pick up. I don't show them very often. I do consistently pick up stuff like that. It's just, I don't usually show it in thrift hauls because it's way easier to hang stuff up and show you. But I hope you guys enjoyed looking at some different items that I'm picking up. Let me know down in the comments if you are picking up accessories, shoes, and things like that, or do you strictly sell clothing? So thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with more haul videos, so make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified when new haul videos go live. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.